it's me, Jonah, and let's thank Yarn Inspirations for sponsoring today's Show and Tell. Today, I'll be showing you 4 different types of blankets, and they have 2 things in common. Number 1, I made all 4 styles using only my fingers, and number 2, they all use the Bernat Alize Blanket-EZ loop yarn, so they work up super quick and they're super soft. And first up is the baby blanket I made using the first stitch you learn when you begin to use loop yarn. It's the knit stitch. And this is a baby blanket. I recommend this stitch for beginners. And it works up very quickly. And on the ends, I like to make little pom-poms that go on all 4 corners, because for babies I think it adds a really nice, fun touch. And this is the colorway of Bernat Alize loop yarn that is bright purple, and I enjoy this colorway for babies especially because it's bright and fun, and what baby can resist this color? Once again, this is a great beginner pattern. So that was the knit stitch. And next up is a blanket that is my grandma's favorite, so I'm going to have to make her one because that's how much she loves it. This is a very generously sized afghan. Here it is. It is the Bernat Alize Diamond Lattice Blanket. Just look at that stitch design and the texture. This blanket is made up of the knit stitch for the diamonds, and then for the interlocking lattice pattern, it is made up of configuring your knit stitches by crossing over in a several row pattern repeat to give you that beautiful diamond lattice. And this is my grandma's favorite because she loves that very elegant color with a slight design that really pops out. And with this blanket, it is an experienced pattern, so I do not recommend this as a beginner pattern, but if you've had a little experience with loop yarn, I think you can knock this pattern out and make this beautiful afghan. And another recommendation I have for you is to use a solid yarn when you're making this easy diamond lattice blanket, because I think with the solid, this texture pops out really nicely, and with the variegated, it still looks nice, but the outward lattice gets a little lost. And with all of my loop yarn blankets, I like to make them a little wider and quite a bit bigger, because I find that some people are taller, of course, and everybody likes a bigger blanket to snuggle in, and it just displays beautifully. So that is the Easy Diamond Lattice Blanket. And just so you know, all of these patterns can be found on yarnspirations.com. And next up is a blanket that is my mom's favorite for several reasons. Here it is. This is a big one. It's very long. Ooh. Okay, here it is. It's the Bernat Alize Crisscross Afghan. This is my mama's favorite because she loves the colorway burgundy of loop yarn, and she loves the stitch design. Look at that texture. It uses up a little more yarn because of the way that the stitches are worked at around half the height, but your end result is worth the extra yarn and the extra time. And you might commonly see me using the crisscross stitch on lots of loop yarn scarves that I can make. And this stitch is great for a stitch that you learn right after knitting the purl. It's not the best for when you're first starting out. And this blanket, I made it a little wider and a little taller, and I think it turns out very nicely because it looks great for all times of the year. And as a bonus, it looks good in solids, and it looks good in the Bernat Alize loop yarn, wide variety of variegated colors. So that's an added bonus when it comes to this blanket. So that's the Bernat Alize Crisscross Blanket. And my last style of blanket is a style that is a step up from beginner, but it's still very easy. And I made 2 different colorways to show you how much fun you can have with color coordinating and playing around. So, here we go. Here's the first one. And I'm going to show you both colorways. There's the first one. And here, just want to give it a second. Okay, here we go. Here are both of my colorways, and these are both worked up in the garter stitch, which is a knit one row, purl one row, and it gives you this nice section of plain knit, and then it gives you these ribs. And in these two blankets, I like to color coordinate using for this style, they're powder pink and they're white and pink, and then for the blue style, they're baby powder blue color, and then they're white and blue mix, because if you look down right at where the colors transform, there's a little bit of the next color underneath, and that creates like a sewing stitch. But on the back, there's also just plain with two ribs, and on these blankets, I like to add pom-poms in the variegated color, because I think it adds a really fun touch. And I make this blanket in a size for a kid's blanket, or younger kid blanket, because it's a little bigger, and with all the colors of Easy Loop yarn, you can have so much fun coordinating the colors. So those are the garter stitch blankets, and then here's going to be the crisscross again. Got them all up there. Then you also have the crisscross too. And then your pink blanket and your blue one. And then you also have the diamond lattice. You can really have fun with all the different patterns out there and all the different color combinations. And then there is the basic beginner knit baby blanket. And these blankets, there's so many more on yarnspirations.com, and you can really have fun with all the colors. And since you only use your hands, these are great for moms to do with their kids and dads and older people. My sister can do several of these projects. They're just really fun, and everyone can enjoy them, and you can make it your own. And remember, all these patterns are on yarnspirations.com. And please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Jonah's Hands and Yarnspirations. And so there are four styles of easy loop yarn blankets, but there's many more on yarnspirations.com. Please make sure to subscribe, and goodbye and crochet away, friends.